right, man, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, man. All right, me live, man. What's your name?
Gadget.
Gadget?
Yeah.
Cool. Where are you from, man? You from around here?
I'm from Espanola. I lived out here when I was like, what, 8 years old, 5 years old.
Yeah? When did you move out here with your family, I'm assuming?
Yeah, but like both my parents kind of walked out, so
Yeah.
kind of been on my own ever since then. Been independent, took care of myself.
You walked out in Espanola or here in Albuquerque?
Here in Albuquerque,
Yeah. So you just had to adapt, right?
just kind of.
Where'd you guys come when you first came here?
We came
Part
from
of town.
We came from Espanola, and then when my mom kind of got into it with my dad, we kind of moved down here, and then when I was 10, my mom kind of just kicked me out. I would live on homies' pads and, you know, lived out on the street, and then got into the gangs and stuff, and then now I'm a leader of my own gang.
So did you start off here on the east side?
West side.
In the west? What you doing here? Do you got a job? You just cruising up and down? I said you walking when I pulled up.
I have a job, but like I quit my job, so like I kind of just got a new job.
Yeah.
I mean, like getting into working on myself ever since my baby mama left me. I mean, like I kind of got hooked on drugs and stuff, so.
Yeah, and what do you use, if you don't mind me asking? And anything you want to give up, you don't got to.
I mean, I use basically anything and everything I can get my hands on. Kind of just
things.
Like gets my mind off of a lot of things. I mean, between my baby mama and my kids and stuff like that, and gangs and stuff, and the street life.
How many kids you got?
I got two.
2 kids?
Well, I have 3, but one passed away, so.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
2.
How old are they?
I got a 2-year-old and I got a 5-year-old.
Yeah. Do you see them often? Or are they with their mama?
I get to see my 2-year-old here and there, and my 5-year-old I don't get to see as often because my bitter baby mama wants to be an ass.
When did you start using?
When I was 17.
17? What started, just with the homies?
With the homies, I mean, they would pass around a bubble, and you know, we'd just hit it, and like, just to get high, I guess.
Yeah. Just having fun, and then did it just kind of take over too?
Kind of just took over my life, kind of just ruined a lot of things. I mean,
what's the first hard thing that you used? Besides
heroin.
What did you start with? Did you start with just smoking weed, cigarettes, drinking type thing like most people, or you just go in all the way?
I kind of just drank, and then, I mean, I figured it wasn't enough, so.
Just trying to go harder?
Trying to go harder, and then, I mean, I guess I kind of just ended up using heroin and got hooked on it ever since then. I mean, I quit heroin for, what, a couple months now. You still clean off the heroin anyways, or yeah,
you doing the loop?
I have a little loop, you know. It's kind of hard being an addict. Being an addict's no joke. It's really hard. This life is hard, you know.
Yeah.
It ruins a lot of our families, and you know, it takes us away from a lot of things, and we don't mean to use. It's just we're kind of just decompressing, and nobody really knows, you know, what
you
we're
get stuck in the loop
through. Yeah.
So this cycling. Do you have times where you repeatedly try to quit and it just keeps calling you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What do you think will help you to get clean? Do you have a desire to get clean, or you just?
I have a desire to get clean and get my life back together.
Yeah.
I mean, eventually, I hope. I mean, I'm doing this mainly for my kids because they really need a dad. And if I don't get clean, or at least try to get clean soon, I mean, something could possibly bad happen to me, you know.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen, and a lot of people out on the streets, they know it, you know.
Yeah.
And one of the biggest things that kind of scares people is that one day, like, you're gonna wake up and then the next day you're gonna be gone, you know.
You clicked up right now?
Yeah, I'm all clicked up.
Yeah.
I mean, I have my bodyguard as we speak, you know. Like I said, I started my own clique, CSK 19th Street.
Yeah.
Can't stop killing 19th Street.
Yep.
I mean, it's no joke. These gangs are no joke, and I started my own gang because of my Hita, you know.
Yeah.
She got murdered out here, and
it's crazy, man. It's hard.
Kind of just brought a little evil inside, you know, hatred, and
Yeah.
You know, I'm not doing this because I want to. You know, I'm doing this because I kind of have to. I mean, my heart, it hurts, you know. It kind of just aches.
I feel you, man. Trust me. I feel you. But that's why I'm trying these videos, man. I think part of it's just even me trying to heal myself. Got plenty of trauma been through in the past, man. So
Right.
I feel you. What's the main thing you think would help you to get clean? Do you think changing where you live?
I think changing where I live, change the lifestyle. I mean, different. I think basically moving from Albuquerque to probably a different state or probably a different side of the city. I don't know.
Just need a fresh start.
Just need a new start. Need a brand new start. Like where I kind of just don't know nobody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard and it's gonna be rough, but like in the end, it's gonna be better for myself because I'm benefiting myself. You know.
Right.
I'm looking after me before I can benefit my kids, because if I don't get clean, you know, I don't want my kids around this stuff.
Yeah.
This stuff is no joke, you know. They can really die from this stuff. And I've seen babies on the news, you know, just babies dying from fentanyl and, you know, different stuff, getting in their parents' needles and, you know, needles left around. I've seen this stuff out on the street. This is no joke. People leave needles out on the street and, you know, HIV and, you know, all it takes is one poke of that needle and you're done.
Right. What kind of work did you do? What was your last job? Not necessarily where it's at, but what kind of work?
I was a chief of operations for security.
Yeah.
I was one of the big dogs. I mean, this shit kind of fucked me up.
Yeah.
I lost my job. I lost my girl. I lost my kids. I mean, it hurts a lot because I had everything and I lost it all because I chose this life, and I kind of just begged and pleaded my baby mama, and you know, she's not gonna come back. And I try to work things out with her, and you know, she tries to work things out with me. It's just she's scared because look at the lifestyle that I live, you know.
Yeah.
It's just no joke, and that's something she doesn't want her kid around, you know?
Yeah.
She doesn't want him around the gang. She doesn't want him around drugs. She doesn't want him around guns and stuff like that because of me, you know? And part of the reason why I kind of understand why she left is because of the lifestyle that I live, you know? Right. And like from doing different things and doing licks and movidas out in the street, it was males and having the police chase after you. It's a hard lifestyle, you know. It's hard to live every day. Yeah.
Well, the other thing too is sometimes we forget about what our kids see, and then we repeat that cycle of they're seeing us do our dirt.
Monkey see, monkey do.
Right. Yeah, and then it just starts a cycle. Or you got what are they, boys or girls or both?
I got 2 boys.
2 boys?
Being the leader of a gang it's hard, you know.
Yep.
This is really hard because I think about my kids every day, you know. I think about like the choices that I make.
Right.
And like, am I gonna live the next day, or am I gonna end up getting shot up by a rival, you know?
Right.
It's a lifestyle that I kind of basically one day I'm just gonna give up, you know.
Right.
I kind of want to see myself doing good in this life, and you know, my poor jefita cries every day because she wonders if she's gonna get that phone call of, you know, her hito just gone, you know.
Right. What do you see yourself doing if you get clean job wise? Do you have any skills or just job that you're interested in?
I got management skills, you know. I got a lot of supervisor skills and stuff like that. I plan on just getting into that architecture. I've been talking about it a lot with the homies, and going to school and seeing myself like, you know, coming up instead of coming up on streetwise, coming up smart-wise in school, and you know, the legit legal way, you know, instead of doing illegal shit, you know.
I don't know if I asked you, how old are you, man?
I'm 25.
25. Anyone you want to shout out to, or
I got one thing,
or anything? Social media.
I got one thing for the youth, you know. This life is no joke, and like, you should really listen to your parents, you know, because they're the only ones you really got. And you get hooked on these drugs, there's nobody that's really gonna help your back out there but your mom and your dad.
Right.
You know, like, I get sometimes, you know, there are good parents out there and they do love you. You know, it's not that they don't want you to go hang out with your homies, or they don't want you to go out and go party, but they just want you to be safe.
Right.
And like, you getting hooked up, you're gonna be hooked up for life. And that, you just signed yourself a deal with the devil, you know?
Right.
It's no joke. Like, really think about the decisions that you make in life, because honestly, it could turn from good to really bad. You want to be something, go do it. You know, it's right there, right in front of you. You guys are probably still in high school, you know, please, like, for your sake, and like, think about all these guys that come on this YouTube channel, gangsters, from gangsters to addicts. This is real life, and it's no joke. This is, you wake up to it every day, and please just make good decisions. And shout out to all of my homies, you know.
Game.
And my sister, as far as my sister goes, I love you, sister, and don't ever think I don't, you know. I'm just going through a phase kind of right now, and it's a depression phase and a really dark stage, and I'm trying to get out, you know. I just don't know how. So
yeah,
Gadget out.
Right on. Appreciate your time, man. You cool me using this on YouTube?
Cool.
Right on, man. Appreciate you.